is Miguel Loya. I am an SI tutor sponsored by the Office of Student Success, and today I'm going to show you how to make a spring on Creo elements. When you first open up Creo, this is how the home page looks like, and you're going to want to go to the new icon, choose part, and you're going to put whatever the name of the part is. Then you're going to push OK. Once you push OK, this is the default screen of how everything's going to start off. The first thing you're going to want to do is to sketch a line so that you could make your spring. And to do that, you're going to go to the sketch icon, and it's going to ask you to choose a plane. And for this example, I'm choosing the front, and then you're going to click on sketch. From there, it will send you to your sketching plane, and that's where I'm going to draw a line right there in the middle. The distance is 380, the length, and then at halfway of 380 is 190, so it could be right in the center. And the reason why it's centered is for later on down the road. From there, you're going to go check mark, and then you're going to have a blue line in the middle. You really can't see it right now, but it's there. Next step is to do an extrude, and you're going to go define, and then you're going to choose your front view, sketch, and then now you're back into your sketching plane again. You're going to want to use the use command so that you could click your sketch line so that it could be visible. It's right there. And now we're going to make lines. You're going to want to make a geometry center line over the yellow line that's there, since we are doing a revolve, and it's recommended to have it or else it won't work. And it should be black, just like that. Now we're going to make regular lines, and I started off with the line at the very top going down 50 because that's the base of it. Then I'm going to go 35 to the right, and then I'm going to go up 15, and then from there I am going to make I made a line which is at the midpoint going 15. Then from there I ended up just connecting the two endpoints to make that angle right there. Then my next part was then I made this circle at a diameter of 30. From there I made a line from the edge of the circle going straight down, and then I ended up using my delete segment command to delete everything that was in the middle so that it could look like this. And you're going to want to delete everything, because if you don't, then the revolve won't work. So once you delete everything, which is that straight line we did, we're just going to make a brand new line. From there, we'll just hit the check mark sign, and then it'll look like this, and everything looks all good. So then from there, we'll hit the check mark again, and there it is at a solid. The next thing I did was I extruded and removed material. And to do that, you would choose the extrude icon, then choose the remove material, and then from there you're going to choose your plane again, which is the front. That's how it would be with just the default one, but you could always change it there at that little drop menu that's right there, and switch it to symmetrical, which is the one right below it, and it'll be right there in the middle. And then cut that out right there, and well, there's that part. Next step that I did was I made a hole through the object of the cut surface that you see there, which is right here. We're also going to remove the material to make the hole. So I made my reference line at the bottom of the surface with the vertical line of your sketching line that we did in the way beginning. And all I did was made a circle change the dimension to 50 because that's where it started from, and the diameter of the hole was 10. Then I did check mark, and it's removing the material, showing me how it's going to look, and everything looks all good there. So then I push check mark again, and there's my hole. Now that all that's done, our next step is to use the mirror command, and to do that we're going to click on all the things we did on our model tree, which would be the extrude 2, extrude 1, and revolve 1. And those are all the steps we did to do the first part. And now we'll choose the mirror icon. Then it's going to ask us to choose a plane, and I chose the top one since that's right in the middle. And then check mark, and there it is in the bottom now. Now the next step is to do the spring in between those two materials. And to do that, you're going to go to Insert, Helical Sweep, Protrusion, and you're going to leave your menu manager at default. So you're going to push Done, and then it wants you to select the plane. So I chose my right view as my plane, and then you're going to push OK. Then you're going to select Default. Then from there, it wants you to make some reference lines for the spring. So I chose the bottom of the surface and the left side of it, and I also did it to the bottom. I chose, I guess you could say, the top and then the left. Then once I chose my reference lines, I closed the window up. I made a line somewhere close to the middle because we're going to change the dimension later on, but you're going to want to make sure you start from the bottom to the top, so it's a lot easier to remember. And then from there, you're going to change the dimension to 2.5 because the diameter of the spring is 5. So when you put 5, it's going to be right on the edge, so it'll be flushed with the heads. So once you do that, you're going to want to make a center line over our sketching line, and it'll look like that. Can't really see it, but it's there. And then from there, you go check mark, and it's asking you for a pitch. And the pitch is basically like the little gaps in between. And we're going to leave that at default also because I want to have 10 gaps in between the springs. So from there, we'll just go check mark. And now we're going to draw the circle at the bottom of the surface. And the diameter of the circle is 5. So from there, you're going to go check mark. And there's your spring. That's how you do a spring on Creo. And my name is Miguel Loya. I am an SI tutor sponsored by Office of Student Success. And thank you.